What does it take to win a Grammy? Would you ever imagine that you would work your whole life, sacrifice everything, every waking moment, every holiday, sometimes even relationships, for practice and perfection of your craft to achieve the highest honor of your industry, the most coveted 5 pounds, 4 ounce prize, a Grammy? In today's music industry, the music industry of streaming and leasing, and the place where major labels still have a home but independents have scalable sustainability, let me ask the question, do we now live in a time where winning a Grammy is no longer just for the major label artist and familiar radio-friendly performers? Well, the answer is yes. But hold on, it might not be exactly why you think. The Grammys were first conceived in the 1950s, where recording executives chosen for the Walk of Fame committee worked at compiling a list of important recording industry people who might qualify for a Walk of Fame star. They realized there were many more people who were leaders in their businesses who would never earn a star on Hollywood Boulevard. The music executives decided to rectify this by creating an award given by their industry similar to the Oscars and Emmys. This was the beginning of the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences. They finally settled on using the name of the invention of Emil Berliner, the gramophone, for the awards in the year 1958. Okay, now we know when and why the Grammys were started. But that still doesn't reveal how the process of submitting, being selected, and being nominated works. Next, let's talk about how you can submit your work to the National Academy of Recording Arts. First, let's address the elephant in the room. Do you have to be signed to a major label to do this? No. You have a chance to submit in 2 different rounds. For this award season, the first was open for releases from October through the end of July, and the second round is for all albums released between August 1st to September 30th. Once you become one of the 20,000 submitted pieces, your music or album art or spoken word or numerous technical achievements is sorted by a panel of 150 experts who determine what field your art belongs in. There are 30 fields and 83 categories. Winners of 70 of these categories are announced during the non-televised pre-telecast awards. Sorry, Best Surround Sound Album, your day in the limelight will someday come. Really, that's an actual category. Michael Bay, we're looking at you. But before we go into too much depth about the physical process of the selection of the Grammy nominees, let's first take a note of a major announcement this year. In June of 2016, the Recording Academy announced that streaming-only releases will be eligible for consideration for Grammy nominations, one of 5 big changes that will be implemented immediately. The 59th Annual Grammy Awards are set to take place February 12th, 2017. Under the new guidelines, any recording released to at least one of the majors of the space, Spotify due to its paid tier, Apple Music, Tidal, or Google Play, for example, would qualify as a release in general distribution. As streaming becomes the dominant music consumption platform, it became the biggest single source of revenue for the U.S. music industry in 2015, according to the RIAA. Not only was Chance the Rapper's May release Coloring Book the first streaming exclusive album to debut at number 8 on Billboard's Top 200, but it was the first streaming exclusive album to be nominated for the Recording Academy. You know, our 5 pound 4 ounce friend. And even more good news for independent artists. Free music, thanks to streaming pioneers like Chance, continue to break down the walls to the coveted gramophone. On January 20th, 2017, it was announced that starting in 2018, music released on SoundCloud will be eligible to win the Grammy Award. But that's not all. Also, submissions from popular underground music community sites like DatPiff and live mixtapes are also eligible. I'm proud of this year's changes because they're a testament to the artists, producers, and writers, the people who rolled up their sleeves to shape the proposals and in turn, the future of the Grammys. It's exactly what they should be doing. It's their award. said Bill Freemuth, Senior Vice President of Awards for the Recording Academy.